Hello and good day to yous. Welcome back to Third Birthday. That is indeed where I left off. Yes. Now, it's been a bit. I'm trying to recall if I messed around with my... I believe I did. Okay, what do I got in here? More damage after killing a foe or using overdrive kill. More odds up. Time can slow down potentially after doing an overdrive kill. I do rapid or crossfires more easily. Overdrive kill does more damage. Handgun has a chance to crit. Liberation does more damage. I can restock when I overdive. And I can become invincible after taking damage. Nice. Pretty good lineup. Nice fish tank. Especially considering where you've put the thing. Where are we even? Just like a... old warehouse? An old broken down one by the looks of it. Yeah. Ooh. There were some logs I didn't read up. Eve Bray. A girl Aya claims is her younger sister. However, no one has been able to independently verify her existence. No record of her has been found. Oh. However, Eve is on record as displaying the strange behavior of disappearing whenever data surfaces concerning her past. In order for a substance to be said to exist, both light and an observer must be present. Yeah, if a tree falls in the wood and no one is around to see it, does it make a sound? Just because something wasn't perceived doesn't mean it didn't happen. If I see a tree in the woods, I turn around, I hear a large whump, turn back to face the tree and find it lying on the ground. Like, I can know that it fell. With no one to recognize that a substance exists, it's the same as if it didn't exist at all. Thus, Eve is little more than the possibility of an indeterminate entity. Yeah, this is getting to like the metaphysical ramifications of perceived and experienced reality. I had a conversation about this a couple of days ago, actually. Kyle, you son of a bitch. The man Aya claims to have encountered during the Spanish Harlem incident. He was wearing the same ring as Aya and told her Eve was dead. Although he gave his name as Kyle Madigan, there's no record of anyone by that name in any agency database. There's no record of him in any agency database. His objective is abducting Eve Brea. His objective in abducting Eve Brea is unknown. Boy, she sure does look a lot like her sister. If we've been playing as Eve the entire time, that might make more sense with the disparaging difference in personality, but somehow I don't think the game's that smart. Emily Jefferson, born in London, England, Emily's family moved to New York City when she was 2. She became twisted right before Aya's eyes during the sacrifice incident and was killed after suffering a vicious onslaught. Emily exhibited unique behavior in that the Twisted didn't simply take over her physical body, but instead hatched out of it. An investigation by the CTI's Data Analysis Unit found that she had been the daughter of British banking tycoon Christopher Jefferson. Emily attended the State University of New York for 2 years, starting at age 14 as part of an advanced placement college study program. Good at her work. And privileged. The Ginger. And Boots. Born in Munich, Germany, her real name was Christina Ruskin, daughter of violinist Erhard Ruskin. She formed the rock band Time for Truth at the age of 13 to rebel against her strict father, the director of German Symphony Orchestra. The band caught the attention of a major British record label, leading to her professional debut at 15. Her first album, Killing Hour, sold over 2 million copies, an unprecedented performance for a debut album. She moved her base of operations to the States, but disbanded Time for Truth at the age of 20 to take a break. Though followed closely by the media and her fans, she and her former bandmates played secret concerts whenever the mood hit. She's thought to have died in the sacrifice incident on Christmas Eve 2012. After her death, her handwritten will was discovered in her room. It indicated that all of her financial assets were to be given to disadvantaged children. When did she become relevant? Isabella Cray, the daughter of Cray and his wife Sandra. She has the sweetness of a doll with the dark black eyes and blonde hair to match. She loves the ice cream at the Harvest Town food stall in Chinatown and won't eat a bite of the stuff from anywhere else. Turns out the proprietor of Harvest Town had been the pastry chef at a famous Seattle hotel. Seeing that Isabella is already something of a gourmet at this young age, Cray is a little uneasy about her future. Okay, so that's Cray's daughter that was mentioned. And the other one, Christina Ruskin of Erhard Ruskin. Nope, her name still doesn't seem relevant. I kind of want to look up who that is, but I might spoil myself on something if I do that. Oh no, my inbox. Subject, time-space distortion from blank. I need you to find whatever information you can pertaining to the time-space distortion that occurred when the Twisted showed up. The Chief thinks it might have been something like a wormhole. If you can get any proof of that, it would help immensely in developing Aya's talents even further. Who did you intercept this message from? And I know you don't need me to tell you this, but don't forget to cover your tracks. Aya's overdrive ability, from blank to Brandon. Dear Dr. Brandon, blank here. It's been a while, hasn't it? I understand there are some things you'd like to know about Aya Bree's abilities, but I'm bound by a strict non-disclosure agreement. There's nothing I can really tell you. Well, maybe there's one thing. Aya's existence doesn't exactly fly in the face of the theory you presented for a while back. It doesn't discredit your argument denying the feasibility of time machines. Ever since Einstein, scientists have been preoccupied with the question of what time actually is. You could call it the Great Time Machine debate, and I expect it will continue. Aya isn't likely to provide conclusive evidence for time travel because she actually hasn't gone to the past. Yeah, I guess. I know this isn't a very scientific thing to say, but the only thing that travels back in time is her psyche. Now we have to quantify what a soul is. Does it have mass? Is it perceptible? Or is it a type of energy? So you can relax and continue to focus on your equations. Looking forward to the day we can work together again. Subject, the best news ever, from blank to Owl Eyes. Dear Owl Eyes, haven't seen you since Gabby's funeral. Are you in London now? Or maybe somewhere in the Middle East? Man, getting a fix in your location is harder than sneaking into the White House. Well, you know where the White House is. It solves half the problem right there. And again, security here in the States isn't all it's cracked up to be, as you know. Anyway, I'm writing today with the best news you'll hear all week. Some Twisted showed up at the FBI yesterday and killed the boss man. Yay! Hunter Owen, you know, the guy who brought roses to Gabby's funeral. This should make life at the CTI so much easier. Fact is, I was so fed up with that bastard that I was thinking about asking you to deal with him. Not that you'd accept my pocket change in lieu of your usual 500,000 fee. Talk to you again soon. Okay, so this is the timeline where Owen dies. Just gonna make sure. CTI murders. Okay, yeah, he died. This isn't, the second iteration? Yeah. More likely than not that he's dead, but I had to check. Bree's Nightmare, from blank to Wilson. Dr. Wilson, please run an analysis of Bree's Nightmare from a psychological standpoint. As I mentioned earlier, she's been having the same dream over and over. Now she's claiming she's actually seen in the past this girl that shows up in her dreams. If this is a symptom of some kind of mental illness and Aya's in critical condition, we're going to have to find some way of letting her recuperate. The attached document outlines her most recent behavior. Hoping to hear from you soon. The Sacrifice Incident, from blank to Jamie Denton. Codename Operation Rainbow Dust. Which incident was this again? Yeah, episode 4 is where I went to check. Spanish Harlem. Sacrifice Incident. At Club Sacrifice. Scale Twisted outbreak over a year ago. And you died... Oh, and the attack on headquarters, okay. Fatalities, including missing persons, 294, persons rescued, 42. After the death of the young and charismatic vocalist Ginger, remember how the media latched onto the poor little orphan makes good story, going on about her vast riches and posthumous royalties and keeping the rumor mill spinning on a daily basis? Well, they found her will at her house, written in her own hand. It said, "I leave everything I have to less fortunate children." Do you think the media'd pick up a heart-wrenching story like that? Not when there's money to be earned in cheap gossip and innuendo. finger on the pulse. As the late Cray would have put it, those shitheels are the lowest of the low. Why is Miss Ginger so important? What little orphan from her Make-A-Wish Foundation is going to pop up here? Maybe the newly orphaned Isabella? She's had gourmet ice cream once and will settle for nothing less. Subject, Emily, from Jamie Denton to blank. God, so many names being thrown around. Who is Jamie again? Programmer and linguist, getting his undergraduate degree at Harvard. Known for developing the Citron programming language. Lead member of the data analysis unit. Okay. A no name further below even Faceless Magoo here. I've obtained new intel on Emily Jefferson. I'll include it here for your review. As I told you yesterday, Emily Jefferson is the daughter of British banking tycoon Christopher Jefferson. She attended the State University of New York for 2 years, starting at age 14 as part of an advanced placement college study program. Jamie Denton, Data Analysis Unit. Again, why important? Oh wait, yeah, right, her. Hey, homie. They still haven't gotten around to, contacting you about those lightning strikes and their, interference? Okay, I was right. That's not Gabrielle. So, Ginger and Emily Jefferson are being mentioned for reasons I don't fully understand right now. Although that does appear to just be Eve with a different hair color. Different hairstyle, too. Yeah, eyebrows are the same, even. Reinvestigating the Babel. From blank to Jamie Denton. Hey Jamie, I received a reply from the military concerning the signs of decline spotted in the Spanish Harlem Babel. According to their written response, attached, the Babel's shell, roots, and orbs are all about 30% weaker when it had first sprouted. But since I'm not optimistic or dumb enough to believe all of the half-assed research the Army puts out, I'm going to need you to double-check. According to my calculations, the Babel's weakening due to depleted nutrition. Yeah, what do they get their nutrients from? I'd assume the lifeblood of man, but Those things just kind of like sprouted out of nothing and then started turning people into more of themselves. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff, maybe? Since they appear to have some sort of impact on space-time continuum. I don't necessarily want you to go into this with any bias, but it'd be great if you could pay special attention to the pipes, orbs, and other organs dealing with the Babel's energy system. Much appreciated. Data on Eve Brea. From blank to Jamie. Jamie, you mean there's absolutely no data on Eve Brea? Not a drop? So there isn't even any record that Aya ever had a sister. Yep. Further starting to believe that, Aya and Eve and Kyle are from a different reality, and I have doppelgangers in this reality, like Emily Jefferson. It seems like a good placeholder for Eve. Not sure where Aya and Kyle fit in, though. Or why Maeda is still here. And still has memories of all that stuff that happened. Okay, never mind. Data on Kyle Madigan, from blank to unknown. If we've dug through every agency database we can get our hands on and still haven't found any trace of Kyle Madigan, he either doesn't exist or he's not human. Take your pick. You're my last resort. I don't care what you have to do to get it. Just scrape together whatever info on Kyle you can find. Well, at the very least, we've got his picture on record. That's a dude. What is all this shit, Maeda?
Yes? The North Shallows Tower mission has begun. Kyle Madigan has been spotted in the area. You should go with them. Now's your chance to save Eve. The main goal is the destruction of the Babel, but the troops have already begun to lose manpower.
Any troops I can dive into?
The Alpha team covering the flank is an option, but an enormous Twisted is in their path, and they're not in the best position. They're at a standstill.
Any other options?
That there's an immobile tank that should be good enough to fire off a few rounds. You destroyed a Babel, but things don't seem to be getting any better.
I know. All I regained was Eve's memory.
This is all so fascinating. So much research, so little time.
It's all his doing.
That Kyle Madigan, correct?
The Eve that I saw. Do you know what that was?
Eve's presence in itself is a time paradox. There was an incident that was supposed to determine her fate. However, it still hasn't been...
Resolved as of yet?
Exactly. Her fate is still undecided. She exists and doesn't exist at the same time. Yet you're able to see her.
So someone's messing around with the past. I thought the device was destroyed.
It's possible that the CTI created another device that can handle the overdive technology. Or are trying to create one.
Another device?
Infiltrate the North Shallows Tower and retrieve Eve. That's the only way you'll find out what happened to her. To Eve.
Overdrive device.
If the overdrive device was recreated, I could examine you while you're diving.
You sound
Oh,
as if you've had
think about all the
experience with it.
data you
Yes,
could get out of that.
I
Ooh.
previously snuck into the CTI building and got kicked out almost immediately.
Oh, shame.
But I discovered something amazing.
Well, thanks for trying, homie.
Can I have the
You know,
condensed
if
version?
you're
The
feel
core
free to
of
stick
the device
around, but if
consisted of
not, then
components from
hope
the
you
battle. Some
resolve
kind
your
of
internet
mysterious,
connection
unstable
sooner rather
organism.
than later.
Quite similar to the cells found in your body, actually. It's a strange coincidence indeed.
Why would they use Babel components?
My next thesis will be about the overdrive device, the Babel, and of course, you. It won't be made public. It'll just be for me.
And for any government peeking over your shoulder.
Kyle Madigan is your ex-fiancé. Most of his past data has been erased. But what I do know is that he took Eve and is now hiding out in the North Shallows Tower. However, there was something strange. When the Twisted attacked the CTI building, apparently the security cameras caught him destroying the overdrive system.
Why?
The corpse of an employee was found in the main building of the CTI. The Twisted don't leave bodies. So what happened? No one knows. I smell a conspiracy. Someone erased your past. I knew it. It was done on purpose.
No D&D this week.
We'll get your memory
And
back.
no D&D Saturday either. We've got half the crew's missing, off gallivanting in other countries. So what remains of us are just playing board games, and the Thursday meetings are every 2 weeks if we can actually keep it together, but that's best case scenario. It's probably closer to like once every month and a half that we actually do a session.
When did you come over from Japan?
The second I heard about the Twisted, I'm always prepared to travel at the drop of a hat. You never know when research.
I'm surprised you can travel while there's Twisted
Or maybe I
influence in every country on the planet.
Sensed what?
My princess was in distress.
Want to talk about that?
Oh, do you want to know more about me?
Absolutely, always.
Unfortunately, I'm not a very interesting subject. I'm normal, average, boring.
Always loved my Ada.
Oh, do you...
Alright, take her easy, homie. Oh geez, did I? Okay, there we go.
Yes?
Thought I broke it. Anything more to say on these?
Fire off a few rounds to create an entrance. By destroying the building, you'll be able to corner Kyle Madigan. And don't forget, there's a nuclear attack planned in 2 hours.
You know, I don't want to rush you, but tick-tock.
There's one thing I know for sure, and that is that you're the only one who can better the future. Infiltrate the North Shallows Tower and retrieve Eve. That's the only way you'll find out what happened to her. To Eve. I'd be happy to answer any of your questions.
Anything else going on in here? I've got my rifle, I've got my shotgun, I've got my requisite pistol. Wish I could get a larger clip for this thing. Okay, more capacity. Upgraded version of regular ammo. I'm not seeing a bullet power increase on that, though. Oh, there it is. Huh. Control distance decay. Targeting accuracy. Now, when that says reduces movement, that means I'd physically be slower while wielding the thing? 'Cause this sounds like it's a unique effect that just helps me out that isn't covered by handling. Yeah, because even the upgrade doesn't do anything for me. Whereas this just straight up increases handling, but apparently makes me bulkier. Yeah, it's probably fine. Alright, let's get this mission started with. Coalition forces mustered the remaining troops and moved on the North Shallows Tower. Kyle Madigan, their ultimate target. Fighting continued as they set explosives to destroy the tower. Minus 90 minutes.
This is much tougher than expected. The worms are colossal. Quickly use overdrive to move from tank to tank and find a good angle to shoot from.
Ah, there we go. Ah. Stop hiding.
The hidden enemies can be shot from a different tank. They can't hide from us for long.
down. Come on. Down he goes. Well clear?
Let's go! Now's your chance, Aya. There is no explanation for why Kyle Madigan is here.
Can I
The surrounding
enter one of these dudes now?
connected underground. The giant babble may possess a great deal of energy. It's fascinating. I mean, it's strange.
There we go.
Spread out, man. Go! This is Zero Alpha. Begin C4 setup.
They're planting C4 explosives inside the tower. They're planning on blowing it up as soon as everything is ready.
Let's take
If
you.
we get the Babel to the brink of destruction, it'll be easier to find Kyle Madigan.
Am I supposed to, just throw a grenade at that?
There's a gas leak! Just keep moving! We have a casualty!
There we go.
Shit, I've been hit! First line, made enemy contact!
That's good.
Go! Bring it up! Just keep moving!
C4 explosives are being set up on the pillars inside the tower.
Oh,
When
right.
that's
Got a
done,
hold.
they're planning on taking down the whole place. Oh, worm! Here comes another one!
Target acquired.
Aw. Dude just ran away with my guy.
Let's do this. Target acquired.
Do I have to shoot him right in the mouth?
Let's shoot it.
I guess just don't spend too much time around this.
Target acquired.
Just move along.
Let's shoot it.
Need more granada.
Target acquired. Let's do this.
Ow. And he's down. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Let's do this.
We need firepower. Must be a gun battery somewhere. Now's the time for a counter-strike. Use the cannon to take them out. We don't want to take out any of our own men. If only we could use overdrive to bring them to safety.
Oh, God. Yeah, that guy's in the worst spot for me to shoot him. There we go. And I'm out of people to inhabit.
Oh, hey, look, you survived.
Crazy how that happened. No, wrong button.
Take out the enemy and plant the C4 explosives on the pillars.
It's gonna blow! Retreat!
Time required. Who's that?
On hold much longer!
Let's do this.
We have big
Ooh.
casualties!
Target acquired.
On hold much longer!
Down with that one.
We have heavy casualties!
Working on it.
Hang on! Help's on the way! My arm! My arm!
Where are they?
We have heavy casualties!
Let's fire.
There's an elevator
All
close
clear
by.
here.
You can
Good.
escape from there. We still don't know where Kyle Madigan is, but the troops are heading upstairs. Head to the elevators.
No, can't just blast through that.
Hold your fire!
This way, I guess.
We have heavy casualties.
Oh, good. Elevator still works. "30 minutes elapsed. 60 to go."
The elevators don't seem to be working. There's fighting on a nearby floor.
Which of these are grenades? Okay, that was an ammo. So it's these cases?
The
Yeah.
twisted are Styrian.
Oh, new weapon. It's a new kind of pistol, unfortunately, though, right? I mean, nice pistol, like good power on it. Or good impact on it, so can actually blow through an enemy's guard pretty well with it. Ooh, that capacity. It is a pistol, so it'd take forever to empty it. How does that compare to my shotgun? About the same amount of impact, I think. A little more than halfway up that R on the sniper. Oh, no, never mind. Closer to the P than the R. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with what I got. Any chips? Power surge, odds up, power surge. And I can probably get a nice upgrade on a couple of abilities I have. Antibodies, antibodies, healing. Well, yeah, I suppose I can just feed these into chips that I want further upgraded. Retry, going for double digits. That was the explosion one. No good. Yeah, I'm starting with a base of 10 on both of these. You'd think you'd see more double-digit upgrades. Guess that's why it takes so long to get anything out of this system. Yeah, I'll do this later.
They come
I'm already
from
pretty
the
happy with the
edge
chips
of
I got. I
time
just want to
and
upgrade them.
space, or possibly the future.
What are the main troops doing?
I have this interesting theory that the Twisted... The pillars will be covered with explosives. This is a war zone indeed. The enemies are in the way. They need to be taken out before planting the explosives. We need more shooters as backup. Dive into the soldiers carrying firearms.
Won't hold much longer.
Let's do this.
Lucky.
You're gonna die at this rate. Mayday! I've been hit!
Aww.
Run! Get out of here!
These fucking dudes.
I'm gonna die at this rate.
Fucking gangly body dodging all my attacks.
Run! Get out of here!
Ah, cool. I managed to kill everybody over on that side.
Run! Get out of here! I've got you covered. Entering combat zone. Go! Free it up!
Target acquired.
Oh boy.
Let's do this.
Where are those targets? God, no more of those guys, please.
Won't hold much longer! Go! Free it up!
Target acquired.
I'm gonna die at this rate.
This is a damn good rifle, but wow, is it slow.
Mayday! I've been hit!
Am I not done? Is there another door there? No. Nothing through there to shoot. I must just be missing another spot to plant a bomb. Ah.
Run! Get out of here!
Where? Where go? What do?
Gonna die at this rate. Entering combat zone.
In that corner.
Go! Free it up!
Oh no, just had to kill everybody after I cleared the room. Okay.
Go! Free it up!
What should we do?
This is Bravo 4-3. We've spotted a worm. Request for backup.
Aw, man. It's right on top of me. This is no good. Gonna start sucking.
Don't worry, you're safe now.
Ah!
Boys, you got the best reinforcements.
About time. Can I change my perspective, please? Instead of, yeah, shooting my own teammates. Where are they? Is that it? Are we done?
You're in pretty far. Set up the C4 here, and you're done. Babel will be no more. Our troops are surrounded by the Twisted. We can't win if the turret is destroyed.
Let's do this.
There they are. You need to outlast them and finish placing all of the explosives.
There's my progress. Where? Yeah.
You've completed your mission.
This is Zero Alpha. All units, evacuate the tower. The C4 will be detonated shortly. I repeat, all units must evacuate immediately.
You have to leave. Find an escape route.
But there's ammo over here.
Oh no, we're trapped! Damn it, it's gonna blow! Headquarters, you copy? Please respond!
Well, now what do
My
we do?
calculations were wrong. The building's going to blow. There's no escape.
Cheer up. At least we'll die heroes. I just Want to tell my son that I love him. Mayday! Mayday! I've lost control of the aircraft! Damn it, some reinforcement! Ah!
Oh, good news for us. Hey, what happened to your car?
You need to escape. He's a very brave soul. Saved you twice.
Yeah, okay, I'm here. How do I... Oh, just jump down.
I know.
Fly safely. There are troops still trapped in the building. We can help them escape by stopping the battle from attacking. I think it's time for an airstrike.
Right, I've got liberation. I really need to make an effort to use that more often when I'm not fighting bosses. Can I use that wine in this thing? Ow. Tower down?
Aya, I found him. Kyle Madigan is on the top tier of the tower. Some brave troops are on the observation deck. It's time, Aya.
I'm almost there, Eve.
It's time. The explosion was a success, but the Babel wasn't completely destroyed. The final phase is going to commence. They're the only ones left in the tower. There's no more backup. The future depends on all of you.
In a bad placement. Poor dude can't get anywhere. Suits me just fine.
Target acquired.
That. Okay. Just using this guy would have helped. Oh, you're looking pretty battered and bloody there. Sorry, Walt.
What's more intriguing intriguing to me than the Twisted is the Babel. The Twisted feed on time and space. I don't think they would create a Babel merely as a nest. I believe it to have a different use, unknown to all of us.
New shotgun and new sniper. Capacity on this thing is very low, but that damage is good. It's also quite expensive to purchase. Of course, we're getting to the point now where everything's going to be really expensive. Ooh, the impact on that. Nice upgrade. Ooh, and a 4 capacity. Makes for very easy overdive kills, which I want to do more of. Oh, and it's a fairly cheap shotgun. Sure. Purchase. Equip that. And let's upgrade this beauty. Better handling, better range. Narrows firing radius. Increasing range. Yes. That's what I want out of my gun. Or short barrel to widen the firing radius. Gross. No. It just means I'm gonna spray more shots on nothing. And a bigger capacity. And I can further increase the range on it. Let's increase that power. And the impact is what I really want out of this weapon. Spend even more on it. This should be fine for now. What about this rifle? Did I get some new parts for it? No, these were already here. Without spending a bunch, I've basically upgraded that rifle as much as I want. It's really slow, but damn is it powerful. I do increase that handling a fair bit if I want to be able to aim this thing, because it takes forever to line up a shot. Damage does seem to be about twice as good as shot from my current rifle, though. What about this one? I haven't fully upgraded it, have I? No. Not much to say, though. I can put the entire clip in it all at once and increase the power a little bit. Increase the power a bit further. Yeah, I probably just want to get my hands on this thing. But I do not currently have the BP to make use of it, so I'll have to wait a bit. Well, we got a new shotgun. Got a whole bunch of chips I should maybe put into stuff. save here. And get back to it.
The nuclear missiles will be launched any minute.
Hello, Bay.
So you're lost in time, huh?
Why did you choose betrayal? Where's Eve? What did you do with her?
You're better off not knowing. The truth will only hurt you.
Stay back!
I know you, Aya. I know all about you. Your hair. Your back. And your lips, too.
No, don't do it. He's scum. Yeah!
I'm not falling for that again.
Did you actually manage to land a hit? Shoot him in the foot? The leg? There you go. And he'll just leap away. And leave behind a large, God, what were these things? Oh, running sequence, maybe?
Aya, the countdown has begun.
Target confirmed. At target location.
Helicopter support. Oh, man. Did you move into a position where I can actually see you? Did you just eat some time?
There's no time.
I got no one to jump to. Yeah, that's how that goes, I guess. Darn.
The countdown has begun.
And immediately dead.
Aya, the countdown has begun.
Target confirmed.
Yeah, I don't need to survive particularly long, but gotta get those helicopters in place. Where are you? There you are. Okay, where are you again? I got a terrible angle on this. gonna play the emotions card now?
Don't want to hurt you.
Get out of here.
I feel her. Her presence. There you are.
I don't even care if that gets me a bad end. Fuck them. Damn you, Bill. You look a lot like your handler with your hair pinned back like that.
I didn't. Or did I?
Aya, listen! There's something strange going on with the babble.
Kyle?
Aya, is that you?
It's really me. The real me.
The twisted. They took over my body.
What have I done? Kyle? How did this... Why did this...
It's not your fault. You gotta let go, Aya. It's not your fault.
Kyle, answer me!
None of this is on you. You have to let go. You have to forgive yourself.
I found it.
The accident was 3 years ago.
Eternity is inside of
Kyle...
So is the ghost of a man who's not really there and an idea of soldier just having a tender moment? It's just her psyche or ego that's in that scene. It's not really her, right? Evolution. Wow, so pretty. In all its pixelated glory. It's an information network. It's like fiber optics.
Sleep peacefully. You, the last of your kind who prays for eternity. The doors to zero
What have you been up to?
have been opened.
Yeah, not a D ranking. And a nice big pile of BP. New over-energy chip evolved DNA. Guess I can take a look at whatever that is. Secure a barricade. Tank team, survivors unharmed. Unharmed. Yeah, good fucking luck with that. Reinforcements survived? Nah. Secure air supremacy. Was that... I assisted with the retreat. Secure air supremacy. Moving on. Episode 5, The Counterattack.
The Babel is an overdive system?
That's indeed the case. Although it must be hard to believe. I know. Science is never wrong.
I can't even believe in myself, let alone...
Listen to me, Aya. You're here. You're real. If you're hurt, it's okay to cry. I mean,
I'll be a sympathetic shoulder
letting
for
your
you to
emotions out
cry
will
on.
help heal your wounds. I know it will. How sweet your tears must taste.
That's supposed to cheer me up?
Regretting what you've lost will
Just
deny
so
you
used
of
to
the
how
future.
creepy he is.
Of course, to live also means to hurt. And you will, repeatedly. A new enemy has recently been detected, trying to take the Grand Babel from the Twisted.
A new enemy? Like a new species or something?
Yes, an intelligent species that can take the form of humans. I've dubbed them the High Ones. They're a new and powerful race.
The High Council.
I presume you know him.
Chief.
It was an inside job the whole time. Alright, what's this new shit? Evolved DMA. Impact wave. Unleash a round of shockwaves during an overdive. Well, I like my overdives. That could be good. You know, I'm thinking about getting rid of the critical shot on the pistol. I just don't use the thing nearly enough to make use of it. Because that only comes into play, Oh, wait, no. Shoot, which one is it I'm thinking of? So it's just increasing... Oh, a critical shot. Chance of unleashing an energy shot with a handgun equipped. Yeah, that's the one I want to replace, I think. Because that one only works when I'm using a handgun. Granted, I could use something besides the default gun. But, I don't know, I just don't think it's worth it. Well, I guess I can take a... Oh, wrong equipment. Weapon bank. No, I'm locked out of any more upgrades right now. I have to use my handgun more so I can get that larger capacity of 2 bullets. Wow, how generous. Yeah, this thing is, it exists. Well, let's get that new rifle. Increase the handling a tad. Triggers an overdrive kill when it hits a weak spot. I mean, weak spots just kind of did that, right? They were like a super critical to the creature, regardless of how much bullet impact I have. Controls distance decay, so I do more damage even after shooting at a long range. This one's got better handling, but reduces movement. Big heavy scope. Bigger mag. More damage. Yeah, okay. Normal upgrade. Increase the number of bullets I can hold. Oh, that's a very expensive 6th bullet. Maybe try to make each shot count. Increase that power a bit more. Can't quite afford another one. Alright, well, I guess that'll do for now. I could increase the capacity of this shotgun. Did I purchase upgrades for the shotgun and not use them? Oh, no, because I opted to use the, wait, no. Oh, no, these are, yep. Power bullets, impact bullets. I thought they were different slots. No, I do want to be using these ones. Get that bigger impact on the shotgun. I'm going to be pressing myself into people's faces. I want to be able to kill them fast. Alright, well, I guess I'll just have to hold on to the rest of that for now and spend the rest of this upgrading my, or repairing my gear. Let's see here. Impact wave. Let's see if I can replace that crit shot. Get an okay number while I'm at it. 2 up on that, 4 down on that. This could take a while. It's probably worth it. Orange and green, please. And a high level 1, please. That might have been worth considering. So close, man. Just need to put a 1 in front of that 3. A +1 and a -3. These are the right skills, right? Yeah, Rapid Link and Impact Wave. Sure, I can just put some more stuff into Rapid Link to get it back up to where it was before. Yeah, lock it in. That is an increase of 1 and 4. I will take that. Increase of 2. I just had some flat increases to these, please. You want to suck out like 60% of the upgrade to get a +2 to this one, right? Or just a single +1? +2 and a +3. Yeah. There we go. Looking pretty good. Maybe I can shove this into something. That drop rate's not feeling quite as necessary now, but I'll hold on to it. I don't really know what else I'd put in there. Maybe a pre-raise. Downgrade, obviously. Or a +1. +2 for 8 levels. Ooh, double down. Slower reload, I think. Absolutely horrible upgrade to be getting. +1 to both. Sure, let's not be too picky. Yeah, I got a couple of nice upgrades along the way. I'll take a +1 in both. And maybe I can get a better liberation shot and damage after overkill or kill. +1. +2. Yeah, all right. That one would have been worth considering. But this one's just better. Sure. Increase the power of my overdrive kill. I probably do want that up a bit. I'm glad this is going relatively well, because I've been pretty stubborn with how long I'll wait for a good upgrade off camera. Probably because I was also trying to do a bunch of fusions to get mutations that were favorable. It's not enough to ask for just the stat up. I also have to get the particularly rare mutation. So that's asking a lot. Yeah, I keep getting one good stat and one just absolutely tanked. A +1, yeah. Might save this one for later. We got lots of good upgrades. +3. Yeah, alright. Just making sure that those are actually the skills I want. Haven't accidentally replaced one of my overdrive kill skills with a different overdrive kill skill. Okay, we only have 5 chips left in our catalog. Looks like that's all good. Now, what reports have changed? Okay, following the CTI murders on the 25th, present day 15th. Babel-stricken regions, 193 countries worldwide, estimated number of twisted, approximately 335.5 million. Numbers haven't changed, although it has only been a day. Let's see how the event went. The capture of North Shallows Tower. Having determined that Kyle Madigan, now hiding out in North Shallows Tower, was their ultimate target, the Coalition forces rallied their remaining troops and began their assault. The troops focused their efforts on attacking their target, turning the tide of battle and successfully destroying the Babel. The main Babel remained, however, and the strategy ended in failure. Afterward, the Babel attached to North Shallows Tower absorbed the other Babels to become a Grand Babel. The U.S. government received word of the failed mission and followed the plan to the letter by proceeding with a tactical nuclear strike. But even this final desperate attempt on the Grand Babel was incapable of putting even the smallest dent in the monstrous entity. So during that boss fight, what the heck happened to the scenery? Because the entire planet, like, the horizon looked like it was made of flesh, as far as the eye could see. That was weird. No info on me. Christmas, soon, the, her, Aya, the... Soon, the, her, Aya. In 2000, when Aya was a secret operative with the FBI, she crossed paths with government agent Kyle Madigan on one of her missions. She became engaged to Kyle in 2008. The two of them lived together with her younger sister, Eve Brea. Their wedding ceremony was held at Manhattan's St. Thomas Cathedral on Christmas Eve, 2 years later. It says there's new information on Hyde, but I'm not seeing the red highlight for new info. the chief researcher at CTI's duties include revamping it, leading the development team as its senior engineer, and heading up the Overdive investigation unit. There has been no trace of him since the CTI murders. Yeah, that hasn't changed. I guess it's new in that we have an episode 5 now, so I can just ignore these white ones. Alright, Cray, what's changed with you? Born before, though Cray as Cray in Aya the. Born before, though Cray as Cray in... Cray had intended to destroy his Delta Force team during 2012's Operation Red Fog. He turned into a Twisted and was fatally shot by Aya Bree. He became the subject of research into Mutant Twisted along with Gabrielle Monsini and Emily Jefferson. Oh, that's why Emily was important, because she turned into a Twisted. Gabrielle. Born, she with Gabrielle. She around, she, Aya, Gabrielle. Born, she with Gabrielle. She was also one of the few chosen FBI's counterterrorism division to join a special emergency squadron as part of the SWAT team. She got to know Aya while teaching a sniper class during a special training session for the FBI Secret Operative Unit. Since then, they've been each other's only friend. Gabrielle suddenly turned into a Twisted during the Spanish Harlem incident of December 21st, 2013, fiercely turning on Aya before being destroyed herself as Mutant Twisted. Both she and Emily Jefferson are now being investigated by the CTI's Data Analysis Unit. These are not new. Okay. Twisted. Who have we found now? Worm! Fuck you, Worm. Fiery Fiend. Small worms are also known as runts, while large worms are known as spawn. Oh. Well, I guess I've fought whatever spawned the spawn. Runts move slowly before molting, but their armor, like exoskeleton, makes them impervious to attacks. Fire at their mouths to kickstart the molting process. Yeah, that's, I've only found snipers to be effective so far. I'm guessing when they do their sucking attack, if I can actually land a grenade in their mouth before they suck me in, that will probably have really good results. But it's easier to just try to snipe them. They move that much more quickly afterward, so stay on top of them. Don't give them any room to fight back before wiping them out. Note that their weak spot becomes their strong spot after molting. Attacking the mouth will restore their damage, not increase it. What? Attacking the mouth will not increase damage. Okay, I think I know what they're trying to say there, but that's kind of poorly worded. Oh, yeah, Emily. This is what you turn into. Kyle Madigan. Your face-off against Kyle is also a battle against the clock, with the military counting down to a tactical nuclear strike. Another special case like Emily and Gabrielle before him, Kyle's self-awareness and intelligence distinguishes him from run-of-the-mill Twisted. It attacks with sweeping barbed projectiles and a number of different blades. However, its greatest threat is Kyle's evil eye. Each of its 8 eyes is a wormhole to a parallel universe. Unless every last one is destroyed, time as we know it will be blown away and reality will be eliminated, sucked into that parallel world. Was that the floating attack that he did near death? I guess so. Weird dude pulling out his, like, evil witch eyes. The Babbles. Spitter. Spitters are a defensive weapon found scattered across the Babel's exterior wall. They appear to be independent organisms, their grotesque and unsettling forms verging on the crustacean. Yeah, they do look a lot like some sort of mollusk grasping to the side of the building. Like a clam or oyster or something. No, a barnacle. Those are barnacles. At least if they were clams or oysters, they'd have the redeeming quality of being tasty. I don't know, can you eat barnacles? Is there any sort of meat on those things? Before unleashing an attack, their shells part suddenly to reveal a hideous sphere containing a liquid resembling human blood. The sphere expands and bursts, releasing a projectile. Spitters cannot be damaged while their shells are closed. Much to my chagrin, timing the missiles is hard. Especially when the helicopter has no maneuverability going up. Kyle Madigan. The man Aya claims to have encountered during the Spanish Harlem incident. He was wearing the same ring as Aya and told her Eve was dead. Although he gave his name as Kyle Madigan, there's no record of anyone by that name in any agency database. There's no record of him in any agency database. His objective in abducting Eve Brea is unknown. Aya's husband worked with and investigated Aya on a mission as a government agent and later became an operative for an unofficial intelligence organization reporting directly to the Secretary of Defense. He became engaged to Aya in 2008. The two of them lived together with her younger sister Eve Brea, who had just graduated college. Their wedding ceremony was held at Manhattan's St. Thomas Cathedral on Christmas Eve 2 years later. Later, something set off his transformation into a high one. Kyle had lost all reason and was being controlled by someone, or something, when he kidnapped his sister-in-law Eve and took her to the North Shallows Tower. He began to come to his senses after Aya shot him. He took his last breath after leaving behind the cryptic last words, "Eternity is inside of you. I am a wormhole. Me." New piece of mail you found. The Babel. From blank to Weinberg. Dear Dr. Weinberg, I was intrigued by your response to the data I sent over the other day. It's reasonable to infer that the minute tremors exhibited by the juvenile Babel at Grand Central are due to the rapid growth and development of its pipes, though it thought to circulate nutrition. Until today, the Babel was believed to have been a plant-based life form, but if we follow your line of reasoning, we'll need to begin analyzing it from an animal-based point of view as well. Is it right in that line somewhere between flora and fauna? If the Babel really is one single animal, its range of functions is more diverse than we'd thought. It might not exist solely as a nest for Twisted after all. We'll have to conduct experiments on the Babel itself if we want to approach this on the molecular, biological, and genetic levels. Thank you very much. I'll send over the data as soon as it's ready. Aya Bree's Nightmare from blank to Wilson. Seen one of those before, right? Oh yeah, there it is. An analysis of Ivory's nightmare from a psychological standpoint. As I mentioned earlier, she's been having the same dream over and over. Now she's claiming she's actually seen this girl that shows up in her dreams. If this is a symptom of some kind of mental illness and Aya's in critical condition, we're gonna have to find some way of letting her recuperate. The attached document outlines most of her recent behavior. Thank you for your reply. I took a look at Aya's charts, so your examination led you to believe that her nightmare may be part of her lost memories. That's a little out there, don't you think? An amnesiac starting to experience flits of lost memories in their sleep? I don't know if that's really more out there than any of the other concepts in this cockamamie game. Now you're with the CTI, so I'm sure you already know this, but once you're taken over by a Twisted, you can never go back to being human. It's all Twisted all the time. But the girl in Aya's nightmare has a twisted head and a normal human body. She's like some half-human, half-beast centaur. Or was it a minotaur? Not up on my Greek myths. I mean, both are appropriate. I guess in this case, upper half monster, so minotaur. Plus, Aya says she saw her in real life too. There's got to be something wrong with her if she's seeing things that aren't there, right? Let me know when you get any new data on Aya. I'm worried about her. Well, thanks for being worried. Blank. Wherever you are and whatever you're up to.
What can I do for you?
I'm going to the Grand Babel. I'm gonna settle things with Hyde.
New York has been overrun by the Twisted. The remaining troops are waiting at the Grand Babel, but...
But what?
There are countless Twisted headed towards the Grand Babel. Our troops have lost even in advantageous situations. Merely making it to Hyde Bore may be a feat.
I'm sorry I'm so bad.
I've made up my mind.
I wouldn't dream of stopping you. This is my chance to examine you and your abilities. Hyde Bore's waiting for you at the Grand Babel. This is it. Show us all what you can do, Aya. You have the chance to prove that humans are the superior race. After extensive analysis, the results show that the new life forms are in no way related to the Twisted we're used to seeing. They have completely different roots and are an entirely different species.
And they're fighting each other. Is that what you're saying?
Correct. The
Like a
Twisted
foreign
that
body
built the Babel and the
invading
High
your,
Ones that have the ability
immune
to
system.
transform into people are fighting for the right to survive.
Hyde Bore.
If the High Ones were cunning enough to have been controlling the CTI, the question becomes why he entered the Grand Babel. What is he after?
If the Babel's a giant overdive system,
Then he's using it to go back to the past. Why? You'll need to ask him. The Twisted, the High Ones, and the human race at war. Who could have predicted this? The High Ones are extremely powerful. Hyde Bore has killed countless Twisted in mere seconds.
Well, that's
the most
helpful.
powerful of them all.
Yes. And although they're at war with the Twisted, that doesn't mean they'll side with us. There's no sign of Hyde Bore using the overdive system. I believe you have the upper hand here. Aya, you've fought against Twisted that resemble humans. Isn't that correct?
And every time, the world changed.
Those were the High Ones. A new race with incredible powers that even diminish those of the Twisted's queen. They barely resemble the Twisted at all.
Do they infect humans?
It looks that way. According to your story, Kyle and the others were taken over by the High Ones. They were abducted.
What do you mean abducted?
People come in contact with something that eats away at their soul. They soon complete their transformation, but until then, it would be impossible to tell them apart from other humans. The question now is, when were Kyle and the others taken over by the High Ones?
You said the Babel is an overdive system. Are you positive?
I compared the remains of the previous device with the Babel's structure. Although they differ in parts, the basics are the same. The one responsible for creating the CTI device is
Hyde. But why would the Babel need to be so big?
An enormous amount of energy is required for them to go far into the past and remain there for some time. The size of the device required would be proportional to.
All
Very
right,
lucky
I
your
get it. But why
speech
would the
impediment
Twisted
makes that
create such a thing?
stuttering so natural.
Instinct, perhaps. After analyzing the DNA of the Twisted, I found evidence that they have the ability to travel back in time.
So basically, they're a mysterious life form. Born in the far future, blindly trying to get to the past.
Yes, that's exactly it. Oh, you're far more intelligent than the others. Anyone can access the Babel. You're the only one who can use it to travel back in time. Oh, what I wouldn't give to see you dive into the past. After hearing your story, I ran some information through the database and found a few things linking the High Ones.
And?
Well, Hyde Bohr, Kyle Madigan, Gabrielle Mancini, and Emily Jefferson all interacted with each other. All of this happened before you lost your memory.
What's the story on Emily?
At one point, she and Eve went to the same school, but there are no records after that.
She and Eve went to school together?
Eve and Emily. I wonder what their relationship was like. The one mystery is Isabella. The Babel couldn't have had its own will. It's merely a device.
Cray called it Isabella. The Babel tried to take over both Cray and Eve.
According to the files, Isabella was born in 2003. She was the only daughter of Thelonious Cray. She died in a car accident in 2006.
Wait, she was in an accident in 2006?
It's strange indeed. The Babel didn't exist back then.
But Cray believed that was his daughter. Something doesn't add up.
Perhaps the file is incorrect. Isabella died in 2006. I believe the date to be correct.
How did the High Ones come to be?
I have no clue.
You're lying.
Scientists never state anything without evidence.
If you don't want to tell me, fine.
Fine. What's your theory or your
Did you
hypothesis?
notice anything when you were fighting the High Ones?
A memory.
Huh?
A memory of Eve.
Oh, how fascinating. When I acquire her, when we find her, can I inquire more about it? For reasons unknown, the High Ones had gotten a hold of Eve's memories. Fascinating indeed.
My story. You believe me when I say the world has changed?
Of course. One day you came back to us with memories no one else has. But to forget everything that happened between us is unfortunate.
But I didn't dive into the past. And still, things have changed.
That is odd. The Twisted are like a tsunami coming at us from the future. And the dam that was supposed to hold the water in place has been broken.
So Kyle and the others were the dam?
The waves erode time. My theory is flawless. So, in your memories, what was our relationship like?
Exactly like it is now.
Sorry, Maeda.
The Twisted come from the future. The High Ones try to push them back. If the High Ones are destroyed, what will happen then? I would do anything for you.
It'll all
Anything.
tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down. Oh, I have to... Oh, there's a second page. Worms are born of the projectiles fired by spawn, large worms. Their main attack consists of shooting fireballs and molten lava from their mouth. When attacking in swarms, the spawn will give orders to the worms as they raise one great cry en masse and start on their concentrated attack. Right, I wanted to compare what the Twisted looked like. These are regular Twisted. Very bug-like in appearance, being like, I don't know, a snail, some sort of spider thing. I guess another spider type thing, fly, or mosquito. These are still a little bit more humanoid, but they've definitely got a hard carapace. We get like worms. Okay, so Emily Jefferson would be the first high one. Oh god, I just realized her body is like a mound of flesh with a bunch of grubs burrowing to the surface. And the queen was just one of these big things. Gabrielle seems to be the same kind of creature. Just evoking a bit more tryptophobia, like Emily here. And Kyle is just another large worm thingy. So the queen is then presumably another one of these things too then, right? Do we just not know who they are, or are they a regular Twisted? Hard to say. Do not know. What's down here? What's up? What's up with that door? Nothing. Another computer. Just modify weapons. And I can test out weapons in that arena there. Okay, let's get the next mission started. The Babels fused to create the Grand Babel, a huge stronghold. Clinging to what little hope remained, the surviving troops moved in on the Twisted Den to bring it down.
I'm coming for you, Hyde. I owe you. I'm Special Agent Aya Brea of the CTI. And my final mission is about to begin.
Who are you talking to?
The soldiers still alive in the Grand Babel have formed a suicide squad. Their last attempt at resistance. Well, perhaps not. No one's commanding the troops at this point. Each unit is acting on its own. All of this to protect New York.
Let's do this. Target acquired. Who's next? Let's do this.
Get away!
Target acquired.
Equip regening health.
These are Hyde Boar's tracks.
Let's do this.
It might be hard to believe, but
Target acquired. Who's next?
Enemy spotted! Enemy spotted!
Let's do this.
No, not that way. Vault, please.
Target acquired. Who's next? Let's do this.
Okay, they're down. Elite soldier, don't mind if I do. Is there any more ammo in this room? Or am I just shit out of luck? Shit out of luck. And I didn't get anything from overdiving. Got a little bit there.
There is an area inside the Babel where energy is gathered. The Doors of Time. That should be where overdive is possible. If you encounter Twisted heading to the past, following that would be the easiest way to get there.
Target acquired. Who's next?
I don't have any way to get out of here. Doing great. Should you open your face and stop healing? Oh god, where am I? Up there, please.
Okay, where's the next one? Bro, that is my cover. There's plenty of other ones. Okay. You guys, get within range, please.
Let's fire! Target acquired. Let's do this.
Oh boy. God, I hate it here.
Oh, Lord. Oh, you had shotgun. That would have been nice. How am I supposed to conserve ammo? Bad advice. I'll take the elite soldier with the better stats. New assault rifle. And new shotgun. And a rare DNA with restock. Well, that's probably just going to go right into restock. And drop rate. 13, 11. Get the exact same result. Yeah, this upgrade system is definitely heavily flawed. But I don't have to commit to any of these upgrades, and if I just sit here long enough, I'll get exactly what I want. Just like P3. I wish they'd make that change where you could pick, hand pick what abilities you wanted, but each one had a, like, I guess, limited the pool that you could choose from. I get this one really nice ability. Oh, but now I can't get this second really nice ability in that other slot that was opened up from this. Is there a good combination of skills here that I can actually work with? Speaking of which, I am not seeing a single upgrade beyond 13. Like, I'll take a 13 and a 13 if I can get it. Oh, 14 on that one. Oh, 14 on that one. Again, losing out on the one I actually want to upgrade. 13, 13. Sure. Ooh. Overdrive, restock, maybe more likely to happen now. Okay. Repair my armor again. These guys just tear through me. No, wrong button. Ooh, upgraded version of a former shotgun. I don't really have a lot of BP right now. I think I'd rather upgrade what I currently have instead of buying something new. Even if that thing should just be straight up better. Increase the power on this. Yup. And there was a part on this shotgun that I wanted to modify as well, I believe. more handling and range. Yeah. I think I can afford both of these. Oh yeah, just barely. I'd like to get more capacity on this thing if I could. Right, it's gonna cost me 14K for one more bullet. Well, more shotgun rounds are good. And cheap. I'm still fairly certain I can't do anything with you. Because I need to use my pistol more. Get that level up. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to save here and call it, because the next section will probably take a while before I find another save point. But now I'm curious. They're putting a lot of finality on this chapter. Is this the last part? Because I already did episode 5, right? So this would be last episode? What was it actually called? No, we're on episode 5. Okay. No, we're not quite done yet. There's a bit more following this, but we are done for the night at the very least. Thank you very much for stopping by. We will be back here on Monday for some more Third Birthday, and then back to Mother 3 on Wednesday next week. I don't think there's anything messing with the schedule. Nope. Nope, the things as planned, provided nothing come up. Thanks for stopping by. I will see you next time. Take care. Good